comes Overton on the drive all the way to the... This has turned into a track meet. Kevin Overton with the steal here. Up ahead, he's got Kevin Overton. And Overton thought about shooting it from the outside. He'll start to drive on Willoughby. Turn around, Overton, good!
And break him down. Force that zone defense to come to the high post. That's good looks.
Overton on the run.
But right now you're seeing, what, 3 for 5.
Headed for a little hezzy. Swing pass. Scott's been falling these last 5 minutes, but Overton, little heat check. Oh. Overton, all kinds of space.
Finds his way to Lincoln University.
Murphy skips it. Overton. Auburn starting 5. Here's Freeman. Gets it through to Overton. His second.
Great ball movement, sets up a wide open three.
Great set plays. We'll see what they got here for the zone. They won't need one, just a pass and kick.
Auburn Tigers trying to improve to 4-1. Their roughest stretch non-con is coming up.
Oh, strong. There's a drive, left hand. 20th. He want all the smoke. Nice pick, a steal by Overton and an exclamation.
Inside of 5 on the timer. Overton with a blow by in the bucket.
Good ball movement. Overton. Not there. That's like size. That's just got to be a switch. Just talk that out.
Oh, count it.
Auburn team that has one of the best offenses in the country. Every day, the message from Jim Valvano. Auburn by 1. This game has slowed down offensively, and Overton. Copeland crashed late, and it's a 2-on-2 for Overton. Inside draws it. Till that, Will Wade said, hey, I told him, you guys are my best chance. 3 lefties on the perimeter for Auburn. Williams, Adams, and Jovic. Overton takes a deep 3.
In this game, they have been operating at full efficiency on the offensive end.
Overton, jab step. Got it! Overton launches. Overton!
4 state championships, and that screen he set right there for the ball.
Overton, some contact.
6 assists, first 10 minutes of this game.
Overton.
A lot of dribbling here. Auburn got to move the basketball. Overton's response is there. They've only shot 35% from the field and only averaged 7 assists in those games. Post entry from Jack Benter. Turnover, Overton all the way for 2. Outside for Overton. Pumped. Overton's 3. It's pure. Missile across the court. Season high 13 assists.
3 on the way is good.
Oh, what a find. What a find.
If it's anything like last year's conference slate,
Yeah.
it's going to be a wild ride. Yeah, I do. Saw you visiting with the Auburn trainer before the game today. Here's Pettiford. Nice take to the basket. Overton. The hands of Overton. Deep 3. Got it. Tapped around. Here goes Overton.
Talked about some of those. Kevin Overton probing, elevates and hits for Auburn to take the lead. And they do. Ball misses. Williams, Adams, Overton at the buzzer. Oh! Oh! Overtime in Athens! Unbelievable!
Hall with the miss. Oh, that's good. It's good. Kevin Overton.
Williams, Adams fighting for it. Overton, left hand rim. Hall, kick out. Overton 3, got it.
Points per game. Kick out Overton. He's had the hot hand lately. Jovic leading the break. Finding Overton. Hangs. Points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He was terrific for Auburn. And Overton. Game. It's the closest this game has been since 37-35.
Elite catch and shoot guy.
47% from downtown on the year. At the free throw line, he gets it and defers. Sets up a teammate for an open.
And he whips it ahead to Overton, who wins the race to the window. Pettiford, Arkansas 5 for 14 from deep. Set through spin.
Pushed it there, but they want to take their time, keep this tempo in their favor.
They get the shot clock under. In the Houston and the Georgia game, both losses for the Tigers.
Kevin Overton, a step back three. And Auburn still looking for its first points of the half. Overton relocates, knocks down a three. Freeman up ahead, Mishalik, pitch back, Overton, that's a three.
To be patient and work that paint. He can.
Around the horn, Overton thought about it, launches and hits.
All to stay in front of him, and that's a bad pass. The run out, the reverse layup is. Overton pulls up. That is a friendly roll. Overton up and in.
In their loss to Kentucky last weekend. And a three. Auburn building a 15-point first half lead on the road at Florida.
He's going to come out of his hands.
Overton tries, left hand. Richard playing in the best shape of his life here at Auburn.
Well, what he hasn't lost is a strength. Excellent.
Pettiford, deep kick. Overton relocates. Marquee victory in the young tenure of Stephen Pearl.
Yeah, they try to slow the game down, limit possessions. Oh, no.
Oh, a deep three. Or excuse me, to Murphy. Overton takes it himself, lays it up and in.
I jumped in and said, we don't need guys that sign with NBA teams in our league.
In the first 5 minutes of this game.
Swung up top for Overton to let fly. Got it! Here in the first half. Overton, again contact in the last seconds of the first half.
And I love it when coaches do that in the second half, not to give the opposing coach a chance to match against Bama.
Cross-court pass, shot blocked. Overton gets it back. And
Good job by Nickel denying that.
here's Overton, pop-out three. She's on the floor.
Yeah, he makes the team better, and you see the kick out.
Nice back cut, reverse layup.
Huge rebound by Pettiford, push ahead Overton. Overton all the way in, and he sneaks it in.
They're doing a great job at the line of scrimmage here with Davis Quinlan up at the pick and roll action.
Overton has got to chuck it back out to Overton. Overton lets it rip a deep offline. The freshman nearly lost it. Bounce it over. This is Overton. Connects. In front by 2 scores. 4 to play. Overton fires. It's good.
Overton can shoot from deep and throws it. Auburn trying to add to its lead. Here's Overton, past Chandler. Nothing there. Overton from 15 off balance. Why not?
Tonight and the rest of the year. Shot clock down to 4. Pettiford checked at Overton. Joe's transfer. Stepfather, Justin Scott, an OU assistant. Jovic. Overton. Auburn remains.
Such a long road.
Overton. Stop it. Pop. Tapped out to Overton on this possession. Overton. Keyshawn Hall baseline. And the three will be. Still plenty of time. Freeman to Overton. He's been hot. That continues. Overton working inside.
We cannot foul as much as we did in Oxford.
Overton.
Rebels 4 of 5 from behind the arc. Overton. He knocks on 9.5 per game.
Reese's passing ability when Auburn ices the ball screen.
Great backdoor action.
But Okisa, great young man, a great opportunity for him. Former Summit Player of the Year at Omaha. Overton steps into a three. Before that miss, LSU was shooting 60% from the field, but it doesn't matter. Happy with kind of the freelance nature when they got up late in that game against Ole Miss. That'll work, though. 14 of them. So hard to win on the road when you don't protect the basketball. And there's a dagger.
Overton mid-range. Good. Overton banks it in. 92 points a game. Third in the country in offensive. Well, they're just happy to get Phylon back.
And he just backed it out. Hit a little 5-footer.
That was with under half a minute to play. Freshman Williams Adams into the corner. Another chance for Overton. And this losses by SMU, Indiana, New Mexico, and Virginia. Deep three for Overton. Got it.
Winners. You might be talking about a Georgia team on the bubble as opposed to solid.
There's a lot of things happening this year on Selection Sunday that people have to be aware of. Overton. Get back his own miss. Overton. That's a three. Ball tournament. John Crispin, Roy Philpott. A common foul was the ruling. Out of the time. Overton wants it, takes it. And that's a
Perfect possession, because I think the perfect possession is not outcome oriented.
Overton. Tigers have led by as many as 12. Overton back at it.
Why not?
Another three.
Also took down the Big East champion St. John's. Overton, quick release. He knocks. Makes him one of the better offensive rebounders in the country. Here he is on defense. They let that man go many games in which Tennessee loses that battle. There's another two for.
It's looking a little stagnant. You want to see if you can get some off-ball movement.
Overton. Overton rips. Freeman. Overton will try another three. Overton again knocks. Boy, a scramble. Their shot clock down to single digits. Overton in the corner. Boy, you can tell he's starting to feel it a little bit. Oh, yes, he is. That ball, I see him on that wing, and he gets it now. He'll line it up for three, and why not? Freeman, that one's batted away, but kept alive. Overton again for three. Got another one!
Overton thought about it. Late clock, now pulls the trigger on it deep. Already had 5 lead changes and 4 ties. Make that rebound fought for and corralled by Auburn. That's been a problem, and it Overton, step back three on the way.
Wow, that's knocking it down with accuracy.
You want to play pro ball, that's so key. Look at this. Hall to Overton. Overton
not able to capitalize on that.
Overton, tough shot.
Behind the arc, and those struggles continue, at least on his opening shot. Overton, though, keeps it alive and buried.
Because they were so concerned about the mismatch they had.
Overton, catch and shoot, rips the net. Up to 14, the only Wolfpack player in double figures. Overton leaning right.
Jovic scoops up the loose ball. Pettiford pitch. KO 3. Got it. In the country for Illinois State. Overton. Second triple. Overton splash. Here comes Williams Adams up to Overton. Tries a transition three. Oh, yeah. That shot, Scumberg tips it to him. Overton logo, yes sir! Overton off the bounce, left hand. Auburn has operated with exceptional offensive efficiency. Overton with 5, he can hit from deep. Step back 3, oh yeah! Some change here, Magwood, the inbounder. Overton got it off of the double clutch. Extra pass, Overton left open, that's a 3.
From an underneath out of bounds.
Overton for the tie, yes! From the corner! Pettiford, Riley, Overton,
he's gonna shoot that.
Logo 3, come on!
On the other end, from downtown, I mean downtown.